So guys, if like me, you love a beautiful set of double Ds, which set would you have? DD3, DD7, DD7, DD8, DD3, DD8? Who knows? Let's get our hands around these fat bad boys and, I don't know, get a wobble on.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
So here we are, a bit of an elaborate setup, I'll grant you. I'll give you that. So basically what I've done is I've set up all of the digital delay pedals that I currently own. So we've got the DD3, the DD7 and the DD8. This is a new acquisition. And I just want to see whether they have changed in tone over the last, God knows how many years, 15 years maybe since the DD3. I don't know, I'll check my stats. I'll maybe put up on the screen what we've got going on. So we are running through the most amazing amp that's ever been created ever, in my opinion, which is the Ironheart SLS. Absolutely adore this amp. It's tiny, it's powerful as all hell, and it'll do a plethora of great things. Anyway, enough about that, about the delays. So first, I've matched up all of the delays. So if I click them all on, you will hear, it's a bit freaky, but you can kind of hear that they're all pretty much in the same time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is initially just going to talk about some of the gig. So the DD3 doesn't have any fancy delays or anything. You just have divisions of time and a bloody time and feedback button. It's easy money. So you've got your times here, you've got your time, speed, you've got your feedback, and you've got your effects level. Obviously, effects level does exactly what it says on the tin. So if I, the effect will be louder. So what I've done is I've tried to match them all up. So this is what the clean sounds like with the delay. Very pleasing. Gives a, kicks back a bit dirty. So you get what you put in. So that's the DD3. Let's go to the DD7. Exactly the same settings. Now I'd say the feedback on this is just a bit more, so I'm just going to bring the feedback down a little bit. So that's about right now. So again. If anything, I'd say it's a bit cleaner than the DD3. So a whack on the DD7, a whack on the DD3. Now one thing you might notice is if I play that on the DD7 and then stop, I get trails. With the DD3, it's gone. As soon as I press the pedal, it's gone. Now we do, I think, well, I don't know. So we have the trails on that. Let's kick in the DD8 now. So same, should be the same. So again, pristine returns, but it crunches up lovely. Now I'd say it's more, that crunches up more naturally than the others did. They seem to add artifacts, more so the DD3. They seem to add a little bit more crunch. This seems completely faithful right the way through the range, so let's just play some leads. So DD8. DD7. DD3. There you go, so standard delay across all pedals. Now here's where shit starts getting weird, because the DD3 doesn't have any fancy delay algorithms, whereas the DD7 and the DD8 do. So we're going to move into the next kind of flavour of which DD3 is now done. We can't do any more with the DD3, so let's look at what we've got. So I'm going to go into Modulate, and then I'm going to add the Modulate on the DD8 as well, which is that one. Okay, so the timings now should be pretty much the same, and again we don't have that option on the DD3, so little DD3 is done for. So this is the Modulate on the DD7. Let's try the Modulate on the DD8. Okay, so it seems a little less wobbly. Oh, let me slow that time down. So I'd say the Modulate on the DD7 is a lot more chaotic. It seems like there's a lot more mod happening in there. And I don't know whether I prefer that. DD8. Definitely a lot less. Yeah, the one on the DD7 is almost out there. So, okay, so that's your modulating delay on both of those pedals that have them. DD3, unfortunately, doesn't even have them. So let's have a look at the next preset. So now we're rocking the analog delay. Again, DD3, unfortunately, dude, you're out of there. But DD7, DD8, bang on. Let's go for the DD7 analog delay. Nice decay there. Let's go for the DD8. Okay, so for me, the DD8 is definitely decaying a lot more naturally, like an analog tape or an analog delay would. The digital delay in the DD7 seems to be instantly mega affected, whereas the DD8 doesn't. It progresses into that distortion. If you notice, if I just play a single note with the volume up would be helpful. Instantly, the first delay is altered. It doesn't really seem to get any worse or better, depending on what terminology we're using. Whereas, however, the first delay seems almost as clean as the initial note, and then it slowly decays. I'd say that was more akin to an actual analog delay. But who knows? See what your ears think, because again, DD7 is still available. DD8s are kind of new. DD3s maybe like rocking or shit now, but the DD3 has just been released. Don't know what that's all about. Check that out on the website though. So let's see what else we've got on the DD7. So now we're into reverse delays. Again, unfortunately, DD3, not a chance in hell, it hasn't got it. DD7, DD8 both have reverse delay. Or reverse delay. So let's see what the reverse delay is like on the DD7. So it appears to do one original delay and then one reverse delay. Okay, let's see what the DD8's all about. Okay, so slightly different approach. That's kind of like a chopped reverse delay. The DD7 has an original signal and then a reverse delay. DD8 seems to take the reverse and then just kind of glitch it. Drop it off a little bit. So, these differences. DD7. So you hear a lot more of that original signal cutting through, whereas the digital delay on the DD8, the reverse delay, just glitches the reverse. The digital delay on the DD7 keeps an original delay and adds a reverse delay. Interesting. So which one did you prefer? Okay, so this is where the DD7 has now fallen on its arse. It has no more options. What we get on the digital delay from the DD8, however, is well more, tons more. So let's just go through the ones that we haven't had already. So this is GLT. So that is like a press and hold glitch. Which could be really, really cool, especially if you ramp up that effects level. So you can kind of keep that kind of initial key thing going while you put chords on underneath it. That's a great effect. Not available on the other pedals. We've got warp. Don't really know what that's doing. Oh, I get it, so. Again, you can kind of hold that in. Kind of fades in like a synth. Kind of synth effect. That's really, really cool. Could have had a foot, but I haven't. So that's really, really cool. Then you've got mod we've already had. Now we've got shimmery, like a shimmer. So this adds like a synthy note. And that's kind of all the rage, kind of with that big ambient tone. The effect level up a little bit. That sounds really, really good. The fact that you still get a natural delay. It just washes over with a bit of a synth note. That's awesome. Okay, so that's that. Then you've got reverb, so it's a delay. You've also got a little bit of reverb in there. Lovely, lovely. Next one is the reverse we've heard. Warm. So that's just, again, just keeps everything nice and fat. Lovely delay. Lovely, lovely. And we've got tape. And that's basically about it, guys. So What did you think? There's on the DD7 and the DD8 as well, there's some like loop effects, but we won't get into that in this one. They're just basically loopers, but they don't really store anything. They're just they loop for as long as you can possibly loop. And that's it. So you've got the DD3, which is a great delay pedal, but it's kind of limited in the fact that it's mono. There's no stereo effects on there. Digital Delay 2, which is the DD7. I forgot the 5 and 6. I just didn't bother with the 5 and 6. Don't know why, but the 7 appealed to me, and the 8 definitely did as well. The 7 has got a lot of the stuff we've got on the 8, but with the 7, some of the effects are slightly different. I think I might possibly prefer the reverse reverb on the 7, the reverse delay, but I prefer the modulation on the 8. The modulation on the 7 is a bit wild, whereas I like the fact that it's kept an original delay running through the reverse rather than just it be reverse. But that could be different for everyone. And then obviously the shimmer effect delay and the add reverb delay and the warm delay and the DD8 just takes you a lot further in your delay needs. Now I'm fortunate that I own both, or all of them. So what I do is I come out of my Super Chorus and I split stereo, and I get DD7 on the left, DD8 on the right, so I can have that wild modulation if I need it. I can have the sedate modulation if I need it. I can have the true reverse with the lead note or the original note in there, or I can go DD8 and just have the reverse notes. So if you're thinking about maybe a stereo application, maybe a DD7 and a DD8 might be the way to go, rather than just two DD8s or two DD7s or two DD3s. But the DD3, it's still kicking it with the big boys today. That DD3 delay still sounds just as pristine. I think it adds a little bit more distortion to the delay trails, but still kind of nice. Meh. Let me know what you think. So guys, have a little look through. Obviously you've watched this video, hopefully you've watched it to this point. If you have and you haven't subscribed, you're letting yourself down. You're already part of the team, you may as well join us full-fledged. Hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell icon for notified of more videos that are coming soon. It helps the channel out greatly, helps me out greatly, because I don't get paid to do this. This is all passion and love. So to get a little bit of support from the team, it'd be brilliant. In my opinion, if I was buying one, it'd be the DD8. Just for me, it has more options, and I love that kind of hold and glitch thing. Then it'd be the DD7, or if DD3s were going cheap, I'd just go for the DD3. But all great pedals, boss, just do it great. You know exactly what you're going to get. You buy one pedal, you know what knobs are going to do what knobs. There's no programming or faffing about. It's put a cable in, put a cable out, play your gig. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. Sorry if it was a long one, but it was an experiment. Do digital delay pedals get better with time? And I think they do. I think Boss are definitely making better pedals now than they were back when the DD3 came out. So if you love your double Ds like I love my double Ds, you know what I mean. Go out and treat yourself to a Boss pedal, because you may as well, because they're brilliant. The Boss, in fact. Anyway, guys, see you in the next one.